This is the unauspicious Kun Hotel entrance. Have a look here. There we go. And that is the entrance right there. Amongst all this. There's an entrance to my hotel. The rooms are nice. Stay one in Regicino. I slept beautifully in the hotel, and I'm having some breakfast now. I'm not quite sure what I've got here. Let me just show you. So this is chicken, I know that. And then, what is that soup, or is that something to wash your hands in? I don't know. It looks like soup. And then they've got these things here on this side, which I'm not sure, but I think I'm supposed to like put those in as well. In the fullness of time, Steve, in the fullness of time. Well, Bangkok was absolutely wild. This place is a kind of toned down version, but there's still a tremendous amount of traffic. And it doesn't seem to bother about rules very much either. Anyway, this is what it looks today. A huge amount of motorbikes. And you have to be really careful when you're walking past something like this. You have to look over your shoulder first so that you make sure that you're not walking into somebody's passing motorbike. But I think, like everything else, you get used to it. So there's a big pot you see in the middle of the tables. There's one over there as well. There's one there. And that's where the cooking actually happens. It's a really novel idea, and obviously really popular. I'm not sure if I'm brave enough to try it. I think if I was here with somebody else, I may well try it, but scary as all hell for me. Scary as all hell. This is another one of those cooking places where you cook your food as you go along. It's really popular here, isn't it? I found myself the one and only sit-down eating spot in the whole of Korat, and I'm really happy to be here. I've been here before, and I thought to myself, well, I won't come back because it wasn't very nice. But there are no other options. It's fine, it's just that I didn't really enjoy the meal that I had there before, so I'm trying something else. I wanted to talk to you briefly about the difference between travelling via hotel and then travelling via a hostel. And the biggest difference is meeting people. In a hotel you've got a room, and I'm in a hostel at the moment. I've got a private room. I may as well be in a hotel because there's absolutely no sort of integration of travellers there. So it's a pretty miserable sort of existence, you know, in that environment. So I'll probably see if there's an alternative, but I doubt it. This is kind of a backwater place. Although it's a massive city, it's about 2.6 million. It's very, very uncommercial. There are no tourists here that I've come across, so it's actually very refreshing. One thing I've noticed walking up and down this road here is that nobody else is walking up and down the road. Like, absolutely nobody. I haven't come across a single person. I've been traveling probably for about 35 minutes now, and I haven't come across anybody else walking along the road. And I think it's because it's so freaking dangerous. You know, like, I think that people get run over here by motorbikes rather than fall off motorbikes. And I must admit, it is a bit scary. I finally mustered the courage to ask how I should eat the food that I'd been given. This soup here is in fact soup, and it should be eaten with a spoon separately. I wasn't sure whether that was the case or whether you should like pour it over your food. So I'm glad I asked, because I would have looked at it pouring soup on my food. Look at this traffic down here. Wow, it's just endless. Work these things out, because nobody really knows what that means. It's about there. This thing's pretty straightforward. This we're not sure of. And this is the bowl. I've tested a wee, but there's no flasher, so I'm guessing. This is what I'm going to flash it with. I'm making this video, this little segment, because I just want to show you that it's not really all excitement and fun and whizzing around and listening to bands and drinking beer. Sometimes it's just quiet. Now this is a Friday morning. Yeah, Friday morning, about 10 o'clock. And hardly anything is open, and I wouldn't expect it to be till about 11, because that's the way of life here. But also, you know, sometimes you just don't have a good time. You can't have a good time every day. So I wanted to go on record as to saying, well, I'm not having a bad time, but I'm not having a good time right now, because nothing there.